Yo, it's Sway.
Sway.
Sway. Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
In the morning.
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 Only on Shade 45.
Wake your fuck ass up.
Yeah. Bitches.
People don't seem to remember when it was all a conglomerate. You, Timberland, Magoo,
yes.
Genuine, Aaliyah, Tweet, Jodeci, Pharrell.
Oh yes, Pharrell.
People forget that, man. That was like Motown.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I think all of us, and I was saying once again yesterday, I think even for Pharrell, I think, when you such a talent like that, you sometimes look for inspiration too, because there's so much going on in your mind. And I even think for him, he probably, I mean, I don't want to be speaking for you, Pharrell, but I think, even for him, when you got that kind of talent and you just listening to the same thing over and over and over again, it can be discouraging. And I think for him, he probably was like, let me sit back for a second and gather my thoughts and figure out how I can change this, because you got to think it was a time not just Missy and Tim, but even for him, he came through with a whole new sound. We was all from Virginia, but he had a whole new sound himself. And this was when, people were really picking up different instruments and playing. And so now, you could basically, we came out when it was reels. We didn't have Pro Tools. So, so we didn't have things
Fruity
just
Loops.
working right for us. And so, it's a different era in trying to fit in like that, especially when you creative. It's I was like, I bet you Andre 3000 probably, as creative as he is, because whenever he get on, a record, he gonna murder it. Yeah. But I know he's sitting there saying like, hey, like in this climate, for somebody like him who's that creative, like what can I do to break the monotony? Like, is this?
He actually said that to me one time. I said, Dre, what are you waiting for? He said, I don't think they're gonna get it, because I'm going to come so different. I'm not sure if they're going to get it.
You got to think, hey, y'all, when that came, the world was in a different place, like mentally, as far as music-wise. So everybody, because I seen some just straight-up street cats and they're clapping. Like, just, they got their fur coats on, big chains in it, and nobody, second-guessed it. But, yeah, for him, such a creative guy like that, I know that he's probably sitting there like, what do I do to mix in? And because we went through that.
You went through that. Well, you guys are back. I know you got the new project that's going to be coming out. We don't know when exactly.
Right. But it's done.
It's done.
It's done.
It's done already. We're going to play another song, Triple Threat, in a second. I watched your behind the music, and in all the years, I've known you, they did a great piece. They did a really great piece.
They did. I enjoyed it myself.
Yeah. And you told a lot of truth. And it felt like you had a brush with immortality. It seemed, brush with mortality in a sense. When you, what is it, Graves' disease? Grave disease. Did you at any point feel like this disease might take me out? I mean, I could lose my life?
I was scared. Anybody that has Graves' disease, like, you feel like you finna be out of here. And for me, when you say you got to take a radiation pill, you think you really finna be out of here. Like, what do I really have? And then you got to go through seeing, my eyes change and your hair fall out, your skin change, everything. For me, that was traumatic. I remember doing in the studio with Monica doing Everything to Me, that record, and I couldn't even write the words down because your nervous system breaks down, so you shake so bad. And she was like, look, miss, I got it. Let me write it for you. And she was there for me during that time. I so appreciate Monica. But yeah, that was a difficult time.
Yeah.
Difficult, very difficult. And then, I deal with high blood pressure too. So it just felt like everything was happening at once. But, not to take y'all to church.
No, I want you to. That's why I brought it up. And it's real life.
But, God allows things to happen. And however, I feel like he was dealing with me in whatever way, or maybe protecting me from something. And so, I had to sit out. And I feel like, too, this is a good time because everything kind of feels saturated. So when you come out with a refreshed mind. It's like refreshing. And then you give people something that, now people may feel like, wow, you've been feeding them some greasy burgers, and now you feeding them something good, and they can decipher now because they've been getting this every day. How you get tired of eating the same thing every day, and then finally somebody brings something. It might not even be that good, but because it's just different, you like, like this is everything. So I went through a time period, but God was with me, and I feel like he's guiding my footsteps, and I want to be a leader. I want to be an inspiration. I don't want to be in a bunch of foolishness. I don't compete with people. I compete with myself.
Yeah, it is.
And so that's
that's what it is. Let me take your hand and show these damn fingernails that God has blessed you with. Look at these fingernails. My God, are those gold-plated fingernails? Damn, Missy. Wow. You see that, Elliot?
Oh, I picked game. Come on now.
The hottest fingers in the game right now.
How was her laugh that she was going to do when she went to the bank? That was the whole purpose of
My gosh.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.